Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to NCAA 25 L7C Dynasty. We are here in week 3 and we are taking on UTSA. Let me know if the audio sounds good or not, if it's double echo or anything. I've got some different stuff I'm trying out audio wise. Should be a lot less background noise, hopefully. We shall see. I gotta turn down this TV in the back too because it's all I can hear. Kids shows and shit. Let me get this sent out to everybody real quick and then we're gonna dive right in, you know? We are gonna be taking on UTSA. It's gonna be a game. He's the one who likes to kind of chew clock, so that's gonna be a little bit of a dynamic we're gonna have to navigate. Basically, we have to limit his time of possession. It's a big thing in today. I cannot let him hold onto the ball for too long. That's how he wins. He likes to run. Can't let his run game just kill us today. It's usually what happens every week for us, but we look like we have some promising stuff, honestly, but Casey Hobson. I forgot what game I was playing, but they were doing some shit. No, I was playing FIFA, and they were doing that shit out my speaker on my controller, and it scared the shit out of me because it was turned up so damn loud. Most of my games don't have it where it has the controller speaker, or if it does, it's just not that damn loud. I'm sorry if y'all heard that. That was an isolated gulp. Some horchata. So it probably sent him an invite. Yep. What is that? Ooh. Outside house. Let me get this set up. Let's go on multiple defense and we'll see how that goes. What is good, Biggie? What is good? What is good? Father's Day card falling over. I gotta get these off my desk. I'm not gonna lie. I love the Father's Day card, but
thunderstorm warning?
Huh?
You guys have a thunderstorm warning up there?
Probably. I saw a big sale coming this way. It's a huge sale coming in. I know that much. I ain't hit here yet, but I know it's close to like 9, 10, and 11. Yeah. I'm looking at it on the weather tracker. Yeah, that's a big old storm coming. So that's gonna be fun. I already know my kids are gonna wake up tonight. Hopefully, don't affect the Wi-Fi or nothing to get through this game. Because my internet, I know we be having outages sometimes. Trash. Can't wait to get a new internet service. There's one offering like $12 a month, but we're just waiting for the move. 1 gig down, but that's probably for like a year, probably. I see they have 3 gig. I think they said they do.
And they desperately wanted to attempt to return,
just
but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Upload, download speeds. You know what kind of worked for us last week, so we're going to kind of run more of a defensive scheme around that. Let's see if we can get it done.
They move the tight end all over. The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out of the 29.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
I need to fix my.
Right back to it.
There we go.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess.
That's a great sign for me.
Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield,
we'll
making
fix that
play.
after. We can adjust that on the
Somebody
next drive.
needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
We'll see.
To the air. It's Sullivan. It's complete to the right.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You got juked out of your socks.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Just go tackle.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss.
There we go, big boy.
Guy that's usually a linebacker.
That's what I'm talking about, Percy. See, look, Percy making an impact early.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
I can finally use
Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's caught. Great move. Now he's got room.
Why are y'all all getting juked so bad? What is this? Oh my good. Okay, we're gonna have to talk to our defensive back coach, because right now these corners tackling are like at 27. What the fuck? I have never seen my players get juked out of their socks so bad. What the hell did they do last week in training? That is terrible.
Oftentimes those are easier throws for
quarterbacks. Good, thank goodness.
They're just naturally
Man, this is easy. Too busy seeing my team. Fuck up. Like, what is this? I ain't never seen no shit like that. Well, I have actually. That's not true. But my team is doing trash.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Nah, this is the same one from last year. Nah, he was sophomore. He was a freshman last year.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
I've only had 3 different quarterbacks on this team so far.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. They're bringing heat.
Okay.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Good run, good run.
Goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
I really appreciate your innovation of not getting tackled in the backfield, because I was really scared that he's going to get you.
From that guy. Because that's a QB
that's dynamic, a little bit. Got my screen shaking a little bit.
String him out.
First down.
Get to the sideline, but I will say this: I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for
good bad weather.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And these touch passes, it's so
hard.
I know
this shit will
there's
roll
always
through.
action
It was
off
storming
right?
earlier
If I
today.
fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly. Got the big first.
Man, make a fucking block. He just ran between 2 of you. I didn't see either of you make a single effort. Neither of you even tried.
Running a screen on an early down, you might think you'd really catch them trying to be aggressive in a pass rush or something, but the defense had the answer that time.
Yeah, and the offense has to do a better job selling that.
Oh, yeah, good blocks. See, there's good blocks right there. That was good blocks. I like how you put them on his butt and move to the next level after that. Move to the next level.
And then dump it off. They might have rushed that a little bit in that play.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking to throw.
Roll.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
Good way to get your feet in bounds. 4th and 4, I'll go for it. We ain't worried about that. That was an ugly throw. I'm just happy you caught it.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past
Ooh,
the
good
6.
stick arm.
Tackle is made after the 1st down.
That's a great example of
bit
a
of muscle.
receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And
I don't like 34. I don't like, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very
He been
dangerous.
in my
The
way
defense
this whole
did a good
damn
job
game.
getting him down there, but they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
2nd and 8. We're down 6-0. We gotta score. Complete this drive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Okay.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Feel me.
Was running
Yeah,
through
good change right
tackles
there
and
putting
picked up
Drew
the
to.
1st down and finally got knocked down.
This running back loves
He put
running
his shoulder
into
down,
the
I ain't
teeth
gonna
of
lie.
the defense.
I like that.
between
Look for the
tackles,
contact.
He keeps a low
He said,
pad level, and he's got some speed.
He said, I want contact.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
All right.
He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle.
I tried to slide.
The ball's on the ground.
And
the defense got it.
I pressed square too. I knew that was coming. I felt it. And I was like, let me slide to avoid fumbling. And he got hit before I could like fully slide.
They don't work on those drills every day like running backs, taking care of that thing, wrapping it
I ain't
up.
surprised.
And you could see it there, and he coughed it up.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Powers through.
Hey, chill
Down
out.
across the 20 and
Chill
out
out
to
breaking
the
all them
23.
tackles,
Pick
man.
up a
Calm down.
Stuck with a running
This ain't
game on
that.
1st down. Now here they come again. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
Let me shift that a little bit. I don't like that. We got that whole left side.
From the gun,
Yeah,
the ground
come on,
game.
that should have been there.
Picks his way and gets
That should have
4
been
out to
there.
the 27.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Good tackle.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
That's a great job.
He said wrong
executing up front by
personnel,
the
wrong
defense. They looked like they
personnel.
were ready for that play.
We ain't
That
even
was a
supposed to
bit
be
of
on
a
the
more
field,
unconventional
playboy.
Look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
He said, Coach, I'm just trying to make my
He'll
own.
get it up to
He said, I'm
about
trying to
the
make plays.
44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
They said, we got you. Perfect time for an auto sub. 3rd down.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After that last
Come on,
drive,
we need a good
he came back to
drive.
the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave.
I thought I
that's
ran
not what
past him.
he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big
You ain't
plays.
It's tough on
wrong. You
him,
do
too,
gotta
because he
hold on to
knows
the
he
ball.
let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the big
Take the
fella.
Take the
Brought
little
down
dink and
at the
dunk.
39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
You ain't gotta
They
go
pick up the 1st down on the
down
drag
the
route.
field.
I know
You
that
feel me?
seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying
Throw some
across the
pressure
field.
here.
If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball.
Throw the ball, bro.
And there was no
He moved his arm forward and he didn't even throw the ball. I said we're gonna feel some pressure. I knew he was gonna blitz.
Job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage.
All right.
You can run like this guy.
Come on, man.
You gotta keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground.
Oh,
they didn't give up the outside. Got the sack on the play.
Beautiful, beautiful
I've seen
placement.
a lot of chemistry between the QBs
Right on the
and
break.
target on that play.
Okay, that was kind of a duck. I ain't gonna lie. Quarterback.
This is a third
Quarterback.
and long.
What you doing, bro?
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's
I just
gonna
stepped
run
up.
it.
I ain't
And
got
couldn't
nothing.
quite find the
Well,
crevice he needed to
we
pick up the
wasting
first down.
opportunities with the ball
And
right
the
now.
Bulls will try
Just
to
fucking
pin them
around.
back with the punt.
Doing too much. Trying to be cute.
A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch. Called for
I was
and
going ahead and
made.
coach. I ain't played this formation in a second, so
UTSA takes over in the offense,
need to
ready
make
to
a
hit
play
the
here,
field.
man.
They missed an opportunity
I
to
feel an
extend
opportunity
this
to
lead
make
the
a
last
play.
time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football
I'm just
back.
happy he did
Now
it.
put a nice drive together and execute.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rides to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the
I
right
don't know,
call
man.
and the right
I
guy
don't know,
in the
man.
right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Yeah, get it done in the trenches. We ain't getting it done in the trenches. Time to turn up, turn up, turn up. We gotta turn it up in the trenches for real. Force mistakes. Trying to
First
get
down to
done.
start the drive
Where my
after the
big
break.
dogs at?
Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple
we did
carries.
it.
So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Touch pass on the run.
Got him. Come
He
on.
is going
Shit,
nowhere.
Darius.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by
Good
the
shit,
defense,
Darius.
seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch
Good
pass.
shit,
It can happen.
Darius.
Those guys go in motion, man. I gotta
I need
understand
a
safety's gotta
big
see that,
play
start
right here.
flying
Come on.
down,
Come on,
getting
defense.
ready to
Big
play
play.
that. Nice job
Big
by the
play.
defense being ready for
Big
that
play. Let's go. I need my dogs. I need to scoop my screen up. I ain't gonna
Falls
lie.
at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
Nah. I need to scoop my monitor up so I can stare at this screen and
Back
lock
to
in.
throw, it's Sullivan. Fires
There
to
we
the
go.
wide
Big
out.
play.
And he intercepts it.
There he is.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Alright, unplug my controller and everything from the charger. We gotta lock in, y'all. We gotta lock in, man. Come on. I'm ready now. We about to fuck this up. Let's go.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. David, the punter got some work
Oh,
last
snap the ball,
time.
snap
They'd
the
like
ball.
to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want
Bro,
to say very often.
fucking
You don't
brick
want
ass
to.
hands.
This offense needs to get back.
Like, that
lathered
shit
up,
hit you
get
dead
a
in your
little bit more
fucking hands. I can
Best
hear
way to
it
do that,
clank off of
identify
them.
where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Cooking. I ain't doing shit with my team. No offense.
Offense
No
gets set for
defense.
2nd down.
No, it's nothing. Next year, it's gotta be a better year, man. I can't.
The
I'm
give
flat.
to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Oscar Willie said, "Hood."
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time.
All right.
Caught near the
Good shit.
sticks. It's
Hurry up, hurry
Stevens.
up, hurry up. Back to the line, back to the line.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a
Brad
first
Meyer,
down.
Brad Meyer, Brad Meyer.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a
132 said,
massive play for this
Hut.
offense. They needed some momentum.
Oh, yeah.
They needed to find a rhythm. And what better way than converting on
All right, back to the line.
third down?
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry
Awesome
up.
job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down.
Red Meyer, Red Meyer, Red Meyer. Yeah, Hut.
He's looking to throw. Trying to get to
I ain't have it.
And the defense
And I saw him
gets to
coming. I
the
should have threw it
quarterback.
away, but it would have been.
He's off to an awesome
Same
start
result.
this season. Had a sack in the last
I was
game.
scared, bro.
Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance
I didn't know what
to
to
be a
do.
huge focal point
Panicking.
in this defense moving forward.
Tell by the
Let's just
circles I
worry
was
about
running
what's
in.
happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow them down.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Good
He
fucking
makes a
route.
catch. Got a lot of running room.
Good fucking
And
route.
the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30
Oh,
plus.
thank you, brother.
Well, after that last play, you can
Saved
see how
me.
electrifying this guy is and how
Saved me.
special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm
Okay,
trying to
let's
find
go.
a lot of ways to get him
Red 80,
touches in this game.
92, booty 2, say Hut.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice move.
Get down. Oh my gosh,
He's
bro.
brought down,
You
but
scare
he's
me.
got him inside the 10. First and
You
goal from the 8.
terrify me
Well, this is
whenever
one of the
you get
fastest
hit.
quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because
What's
if
your
he
wear
can
and
get
tear
out in
look like?
space and he gets a chance to
he's
get
okay. I'm
downfield,
surprised.
he is really difficult
Unfazed.
to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that.
And he runs it in for the score.
Alright, about fucking time. I ain't been in the end zone since I don't think I scored last game. Shit. Lamar Spurlin, thank you for coming back for your senior year. We are not going to let your senior year go to waste, my brother. Who's this quarterback? Number 3. Why you look dripped
And
out,
they
bro?
move on top with the extra point, 7-6.
I might have to put you in.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final.
Alright, good way to capitalize, folks.
Colorado went
We needed that.
scorched earth in a double-digit win that
Let's
might
get a
have been
stop.
worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the
going on,
Buffs
betting?
in a statement win, if there ever was one. The circle of life in college football,
a lot of time
where
to
one
apply.
team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its
Come on,
wounds.
Percy.
Yeah, how about
Come on,
that?
Percy.
Sounds as if they
Come
had
on,
a good
Percy.
ball game there,
Ooh,
Kevin. Thanks
got
for the
that
update.
edge.
At the
Good
35,
tackle.
he's
Good
loose.
tackle, because if you ain't tackling
They
him, he's
make
gone.
the stop of this running
That boy
game
gone.
moves the chains as they get the first down.
I gotta fucking
Big
poke this
chunk
dude.
play to
Put
start
him in
this
his
drive.
mouth.
Now they'll
Make him
really
feel
try to
you.
take it to this defense. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Damn, y'all
And
pushed
he'll
him forward
find
like
enough
4
running room
yards.
to get it just short of midfield at the
Fuck.
49.
What the fuck are y'all thinking, man?
Football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some
Good
points.
hit.
A strong tackle and wrap
Hey,
up from the
Hey,
junior.
4-0.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground.
that
just because
rain's
of their
starting to
sheer
come
mass
down.
and strength.
Yeah, he's gonna try to beat us over the top of school. You don't know we got speed in our secondary now. Oh yeah, hey, good way to jump that.
They were
Good way to jump in that
all
backfield like that,
over him,
Jakari.
nowhere to go as
Hey,
that
hey,
third
hey,
down
hey.
play turned
He
into
said
a
peekaboo.
disaster.
And when you play
That boy
defensive
jumped in
end,
that
it's all about
backfield.
getting off the football. You can tell, gets off
Hey,
the football
hey,
really
I
fast, gets in the
appreciate Jakari
backfield,
for that.
gets
man.
the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play
Boy,
by the defensive end.
teleported.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the
I'm
other
gonna
way.
get hit. I'm gonna get hit.
On the
I'm
return,
gonna get
it's
hit.
Stevens.
Oh shit.
He'll get it out to
He did
about the
get hit.
20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down.
All right. That was a good last drive. Being able to score it feels good. Let's score again. Got the music jumping. Oh, I need to hurry up. But hurry up, hurry up. Get on the line. Get on the line.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
Okay, thank you for smacking that to the ground. Because you really could have picked that off and really ruined my whole day. That could have been a pick 6.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels.
Think smart.
What sort of communication
Right,
was
come on.
going
No
on
more
that
dumb, stupid
sideline?
shit.
What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back.
Okay.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up from the air.
He got there.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls
I ain't
to
want
the
to take no
ground
risk.
incomplete. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Bro, you
Well, what
weak
that
ass
punt
leg,
lacked in
bro.
height, it made up for by being short.
That weak ass leg, man. That bitch barely made it to the fucking 45. Oh my goodness, you suck.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first
Oh
play.
man, y'all
You
should have
be
blasted
successful
the shit out of
on
him
that
when he
first
stumbled.
play, and it gets you in less
You could have made him
predictable
fumble for
situations.
sure.
No doubt, too.
That was
Don't you
perfect
just feel
setup.
like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The clock has
Turn
reached the
into
2-minute mark, and
okay,
they have a
that's
chance
right.
to at least cut into this lead before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Come on.
And he never had a chance. Just
Come on,
stopped
brother.
cold as soon as
Come
he got
on,
it.
brother.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was
Let
the
them know
best
we ain't
place
going
to
for
call
that.
play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things
Not
a little
today.
bit more by the book. They've got a lot of
Not
good
right now.
playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Yeah, we just missing the pressure. Yeah, storming
Looking to
out.
pass. It's Sullivan. Finds the tight end.
That's a good first down.
Nice
Ain't
job
nothing I
to
can do
pick
about
up
that.
the first down, and they'll spot it
Let's
at
not
the
give up the
42.
first down.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Come on, man. Stop with them jet touch passes. Stop with them jet touch passes. We gonna be there for them
Nature of the defense on that play.
every
Everybody
time.
playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who
setting
had
the
the
edge
football.
now.
And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Setting the
This
edge.
offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He'll
Hit
pull
him.
it down.
Oh, yeah, make him feel
And
you.
the defense holds firm. No
Make 'em feel
pickup
you.
at all on that play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You can tell the pressure starting to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He
Bro,
uncorks a
he ain't
bullet
turn
for it.
around.
He will
Oh my
step
gosh, they made me
down,
stop.
but
They didn't let me turn
not
around.
pick up and
That is
push down for
crazy.
this offense. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of
That is
downs.
crazy.
They'll throw it from the red
That is
zone.
crazy.
He finds his man.
That is
That
crazy.
completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Starts to scramble to the left. And he'll
Hey man, I
step
hit
into
him
the end
before he
zone.
even touched the end zone. He should have
Touchdown,
fumbled.
UT San Antonio.
Oh,
That's
that's
exactly
crazy.
what you want from your
I'm still
offense,
upset
man.
about
Late
that
in the
whole
half,
fucking
you
thing
wanna
that should have been
execute, and then punch
done
it
for it.
physically on the ground, take the lead going
Should've
into
been
the
done
half,
for.
take all the momentum.
Yeah,
Nice
24
execution
seconds
drive
left
by
on the
that
clock.
offense.
And the extra point
You
is
get the ball in the
good,
second
and the
half, there
lead
ain't
is
no
6.
reason to be too
So they
aggressive.
got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of
Still,
their defense to
we
finish
can
off
get a
this
good
half.
drive and maybe try and get to field goal range, take a field
He'll
goal.
bring it out. It's Cole.
Okay.
He
Why
was
not?
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Coach, you suggesting nothing good. I got 2 timeouts. Just don't know if I can get downfield at all.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Why are you pointing at him
Running
for
out
him
of
to block?
time here in the first
Like,
half.
he
They're
way
going to have to
behind
be
me.
efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll try to do it himself. And he's running in the
He tired as hell. That boy tired as hell.
On that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I really don't believe in us to kick a fucking field goal and make it.
He just pulls
I
it
really
down
don't.
and chews up yards like it's
The
nothing.
smart thing
That's
would
a
be to
quarterback.
try and
A
kick the
quarterback
field
doing
goal,
that to your defense.
but I know he's just gonna miss it. Yeah. I don't like this because I'd rather just kick the fucking field goal, but I do not have a good kicker. I just know he's gonna miss it, and I'd rather try and take a higher percentage chance at
Just
points.
enough time for one final play
Higher
of the
percentage
half.
to try and fucking
Defense
throw a
backing up,
bomb.
trying to keep everything in front. A shot toward the end zone.
He was out of bounds.
Leads it into trouble, and
He was out of
finds
bounds.
trouble with the pick.
He didn't
That's
catch
going to
that.
wrap up the first half here, and
I
now
don't
we
really
join
care.
Kevin with the halftime update. And the Roadrunners
Sacrifice.
will kick it away to crank up
We
the
get the ball
second
back
half.
here to start the second half. We gotta score though.
Coming out with it, it's Stevens. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Man, shut the hell up. It was a good decision by me. Hey.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Gets it out quickly. And the ball
Bro did not block nobody.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Cole, fucking make a block, bro. What the
So
fuck are you
fast
doing?
nowadays, they're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to
Fucking
them,
stand there like
let them
Doodle
make it
Bob.
happen. But a lot of times,
Go make a
we're
fucking
running to
block.
it, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the
Oh
football
my
in the right
goodness,
direction.
bro. Every time I start
Defense
having
swarmed,
something
did a
good
job
going,
getting their hands
somebody
on the
gotta
football,
fuck it up.
causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short
This
gain.
pisses me off.
That's a really good job by the defense,
So much.
wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Sullivan.
Yes.
And it's picked off. Bringing it back.
There we go,
He's
dog.
at the 40.
Burn him.
At
Burn
the
him.
20.
Fucking defense coming to bail us
Touchdown,
out.
Buffalo.
Damn, let's
A
go.
great return for the touchdown.
Oh,
Any return
thank
for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Sorry, I just swore at this.
Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up.
All right,
points,
we need
and
it.
now you flip
We
that
needed
around
that.
and you put points
14
on the board.
points off turnovers today.
Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Give to the back.
Come on.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll
Yeah.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys
ain't playing,
get off the
ain't playing
football
no more.
so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low.
We have a defensive player of the year on our team.
No chance to stop
Ain't no
those
way
guys
he caught that
as
bullshit.
As fast as they are.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going.
That was
if they
nice
have a
catch.
first
I ain't
down
gonna
at
lie.
43.
I can't.
The Roadrunners come to the line
Can't be
with a
mad at a
fresh
good
set of
play.
downs. From the gun, running back on the move. One
telling you,
step
wherever
rep,
he's
two-step
at, I'm
squeeze.
gonna be
This
there.
Junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I'm gonna be
And
there.
the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to
That's fine.
stop
I
the
give
run
up
first.
passing plays. I just cannot get ran over all
After
game.
picking
I'm
up a
tired of it.
couple at 2nd and 8.
I'm tired of my team getting ran the fuck over every game.
To the ground with the back.
I don't
And a
know.
nice
Oh
run
no,
there before the
no,
defense
get
finally makes the stop.
motherfucker.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk,
That's
they're going to
Shamar.
have to commit more
We need
guys to the
Shamar to be
box,
okay.
more guys to the run,
We're gonna
then
bring
you
that
open
down
up for the
here.
passing game.
Blitz front, bring it down, go over top.
They'll try to run for it.
Yeah, we there. Gang
That
tackle, gang
just
tackle.
never had a
Gang
chance.
shit.
They controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Yeah, and when you
I'm a
get
substitute for
penetration
now.
by that defense right
I'll let
away,
him come back
and
later.
there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away.
No, you can go
way
for it
that
in
play
this
was gonna
situation.
Be successful, way too much penetration.
Yeah, you at your 49. You at the 49. Anywhere from the 45 and on. So you're 45 and on.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
There we go.
Gets
Good pressure.
drilled as he releases
Good
it. The
pressure,
ball
baby.
just trickles to the ground.
Good pressure.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets
Byron was good, man.
Buffalo
Yes, sir,
has it
Byron.
back.
Good
Let's
pick
see
6.
what
I
the
just
Bulls
now
offense
pulled up
can
the
do.
chat.
That
Chat
last
was closed. I
drive
just
and
now
the
realized.
turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead,
Go,
Jesse.
go. Oh, if you would
I
have
think for
fucking.
them, it's just
Oh, if
staying
he
out
would
of their own
have
way.
carried
They're
that flat
making
route
plays.
better, he
They've
would have
got
had
the
nothing but
playmakers to
open
go and
field.
win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing
nothing
better,
but open
understanding
field,
I still got the
man.
lead.
I like
Put a
that route
drive
combo.
together here and build on that lead.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
Hey,
Open
let's go,
space at
Lamar.
the 25.
Let's go, Lamar. Let's go, Lamar.
And he'll race it to the house.
Show him why you preseason
Touchdown,
Heisman.
Buffalo.
Show him why you preseason Heisman.
That his
Come on,
40th
this is what the
career
offense.
touchdown run.
Where the fuck has this
He's
offense
had a lot of
been?
success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He
Where has this
continues to
team been
challenge
all year?
himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Thank y'all for
Yeah, just
waking
the
up for a little
consistency
bit.
has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football. He's going to be featured.
Now, don't
and
fuck
still
up.
finds the end zone week after week.
That's all I can tell y'all. So don't fuck up. That's our biggest problem.
And no
Fuck
chance
ups.
at a return. Here they'll start this
Lock
drive
in.
at their own 25.
It's time to lock
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
Get there.
And the Heat will get home. And the
Percy
quarterback
Cash,
goes down
baby.
at the 17.
Yeah, hit that big boy, Dougie. Look at that belly.
They'll tell you that somebody's
Yeah.
always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time
I
before
put
they
a
got
crop
the
top
sack.
on.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated.
Hey,
I got to him
nah,
on the
man.
ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
I saw his
they'll
build. I
bring
was like,
it
he
down
gotta wear the
after a
crop
short
top.
pickup.
He gotta wear the crop top.
Not exactly the ideal
Got a
situation
little
for this
sexy
offense.
Dexy
Third
situation
and long,
going
backed
on.
up inside their 20. Scanning the field, it's Sullivan.
Ooh.
It's complete.
Nah, we tackle. Yeah, everybody
And
tackle.
sure tackling there
Gang,
to keep him
that's
from
gang
getting to the
tackling right
first
there.
down marker.
Everybody get a hit
He
in.
just didn't have a chance to get loose
Everybody
and
get
make
a
his
hit
way to
in.
that first down
That
marker.
first one was a
I
broken
think
tackle.
fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice
Ooh,
job
yeah,
by the
that
defense
shut the
understanding
house,
where the sticks
yeah.
were and forcing the fourth down.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes.
Oh,
Open
yeah.
it up.
Carl Stevens.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Carl
He
Stevens.
did that one all by
96
himself.
speed
Make
put
a
to
few
use
guys
finally.
miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom,
Where has
everybody's
this team
toast.
been all year? This is what I
That's
want
why
my
you
team to
got
look like
him
every
back deep,
game.
because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things.
All right, now with that, he should probably win Returner of the Year. And it only takes one return to win, like, Returner of the Year, honestly.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those
team is
plays
dirty,
that you
I
know
ain't
you
gonna
can
lie.
run inside out,
Y'all
forward,
getting those
backwards,
pile-ups.
Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Yeah, we throwing punches, we stepping on players, everything. Violence.
Halfway
Yes,
there
sir,
on
Byron,
first
yes,
down,
sir.
it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, Jakari.
He's looking to throw.
I am missing having Riser Pressey out on the field.
He's got his
Ooh.
man. What a cut. Now he's loose.
Ooh, okay,
He's run out of
okay.
bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the
Let's
line.
not do this.
Like QBs, when
I
you
ain't
see
had
zone
Roy in the
coverage,
field all
man,
year.
you manipulate defense
Time
when
to
you
show
have
off.
a good pocket and you've got
Yeah.
time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first
They're
down.
gonna be good.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the
Shred.
quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say
he's back
if you're
in.
looking your
What's your
bookings,
wear and
if that's
tear like
man
that?
coverage, the
Ooh, I don't
receiver's
like
staring
that.
at the
Give him
quarterback
out the
all the way
game.
across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same
Give him
page.
out
They
the
both
game before
knew
he
it
get
was
hurt,
zone,
bro.
and they executed
I don't
that
like him in the
perfectly.
game.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of
Percy.
what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why?
Bro, ain't even
now
have
you
to
look at
grab
second down,
you.
man, it just became very
He is
predictable for this
three.
offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
He said I'm useless.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Sullivan. Coming after him.
Good shit,
And
Jakari.
he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw
Pick
it here in the
something,
second
get
half.
yourself
You're going to have
built
to make
so
sure,
you can
though,
try
you do
and
a
shoot
better
the
job
clock
up
and get out of
front
here to
with
win.
your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Ooh.
Finds space on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his
so
offense
bad.
rolling with a first down.
Ran out of bounds.
Wow, and what a great
Good
job by
catch.
that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down
Riser's still on
conversion
the field.
percentage. If you're a great
He's
3rd
still on
down
the
team,
field. He hurt,
that's
but he's still
invaluable
playing
to your
hard.
offensive success, and that's why teams drill
playing
3rd
hard.
down so much in practice.
He's showing why he won Defensive Player of the Year last year. And he ain't get first team All-American, pre-first season All-American.
Didn't get
He
much
feels
on first
disrespected.
down. It's 2nd and
He's
9.
got something to prove. So it's
The running back has it.
good tackles.
They
Good
get him
tackles.
after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16.
That didn't
It's
bust
4
for
down
long.
territory,
Now,
so
3rd down
you know, you gotta
becomes
think how
very
you thinking.
manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, the short
Yeah.
passing game, long passing game,
Read,
all of it's
read,
available.
read.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, good tip pass.
And it's
Never heard
incomplete
that.
despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on
Right
4th down.
side.
On 4th down, looking to
yeah.
pass.
Ooh, he's still dangerous
Makes the
off
grab
that
well
side.
past the sticks.
Damn.
Gets it inside the 5.
How
Down
much
to the
more
4.
momentum
It'll be
y'all gonna
first
give
and
him?
goal.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets
Yeah, that's
completed...
good blocking.
And he
Ain't
takes
nothing
it
we had here.
Touchdown, Roadrunner.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, the
It's
offense
really not.
shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
76
yards on the drive
got
for
a
the
whole
touchdown.
fourth quarter coming up.
And they finished it
You
off
need to
with
drive
a score from
downfield,
the 4.
take some clock, and score.
Fielded in the
This
end
ain't gonna
zone,
be
it's
easy.
Stevens.
Ooh.
Didn't
Stevens
find
get a
any
gap.
crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points
10
there, but
carries,
they
90
can't go
yards,
too
that's pretty
fast
good.
because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty
Pretty
being
good,
a play
pretty good,
caller.
pretty
Like, I have
good,
to
pretty good.
balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I
Alright,
got to be
it's gonna
aggressive
take us to
because
four.
this is a
Four's
back-and-forth
up.
type game, so a lot to process. And think about.
28-20. It's been a great game, honestly, so far. I have no idea how this play's going to turn out. I don't even know what it is.
They'll start the drive here
I
with
don't like
first
it.
down to open this period.
Off rip.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Yeah, I don't like that. Because he got too much of a chance to get blown up by a linebacker like he just did, pretty much.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy
My
for a
quarterback
QB.
looked good.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead.
Look what he said. Hut.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes his connection.
Go down.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Bro, who the fuck
And he'll
was
be
holding?
tackled, but there is a
Who the
flag
fuck
on
was
field.
holding? Jackson Bellamy. You can
That
consider
penalty
your
moves the
fucking
ball back
scholarship
10 yards.
revoked.
We'll replay the down.
You taking that shit back. Because what the fuck, bro? Big third down, and we get the first down, and you just fucking want to hold. And he was past you by then. You didn't even have to hold. No necessary reason for
Third
it.
down conversions always a
Now we gotta
huge
work on
stat,
it.
and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands
Bullshit.
tall and makes the stop. The Bulls line up to punt it away.
It's alright. We try again.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line.
Yes, sir, Byron. Very close game in the fourth. Too close.
UTSA will take over in the offense,
I know this
ready
game
to
wants to
return
fuck
to the
me over.
field. Man, what a drive
I'm just
last
waiting
time
for
for
it.
the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these
Too big
stupid
of a run for my
commentators like
liking.
me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They give it to him again.
Yeah. He's gonna be there.
Down at the 43 after getting 5.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. After run, now throw.
Ooh,
It's
you
complete
gotta.
on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
I'm gonna be prepared for.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the air, it's Sullivan.
Come on, disengage. Oh my gosh, we
He's
could have
got his
disengaged
man.
like 2 seconds faster.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the
Disengage 2
22.
seconds faster,
The
buddy.
Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
Inside zone. Yep.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Come
He's
on.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make
all
that tackle
day.
for loss. That was impressive.
Every day.
After that last loss, it's
No
2nd and
kizzy.
12.
Nope,
He's
that's
looking to throw.
Oh, you
Zings it
motherfucker.
complete
Get
to
in
the
front of
right.
him.
And a good job in
I'm sorry.
coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the
I
trigger
don't
for
like how
the easy
close this
completion.
game is.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try
I
to
gotta get a big
convert
play
this
right here.
3rd
Come
and
on,
long
somebody.
from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
Bro, that should be
Working
fucking
that left
hit.
side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
They hold me, whatever.
And I tell you what, great job by this
I'm
offense.
gonna be
Great
so
execution.
butthurt about
Drive
this,
down
yeah.
the field, you get the score.
Bullshit, that
Now
bullshit.
what's
Who
your
the fuck
2-point
is that?
play? You
Who's
practiced
this
it
big
all
boy?
week. What's your go-to in this moment?
Y'all
Late in the
just
fourth
decided to
quarter,
insert
when you need
randoms
the
right
2-point
now.
conversion.
Snapped it in
Ain't
the
gonna lie, he
shotgun.
looked like he get the job done.
He's
Bro,
got it.
I was
The
on his
2-point
back.
try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th.
That's so much
They
half.
took it
Alright, 2 minutes,
71
34
yards
seconds,
down
3
the
timeouts.
field.
We can go down
And
to
they close the deal with a
3
20-yard pass
is
for
the goal.
6.
We'll see how we can do this. Carl Stevens, get us in a good start, please.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens.
You almost
Gets it out
did.
to the 20, about 5 yards
Almost.
short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
That. I think so. I gotta double check when I get out of this.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to
It
get
does
this
just
thing
take one
picked up.
play, and I need one play
They can
ASAP.
really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Okay.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He's right on target.
All right.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
There's nothing there. We won't even try.
After that last completion,
Byron
it's 2nd
Buxton,
down.
home run. Byron.
Single back
he was on it.
formation,
Oh,
and they
what?
give it to it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40.
Hey, no,
I
that's
just
gotta
wanna
get
the
clipped.
first
Someone in
down,
the chat.
understanding
Clip,
the situation,
clip,
understanding
clip
where the
right
sticks
there.
are. Doesn't have to be
Oh
sexy,
my
but I
goodness,
gotta
what
make sure
was
I get to
that?
stick, get to the first down.
Bro said, nah, I ain't going
This
down.
offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double
He
teaming
said,
him.
I'm
He's going to
good,
be a
bro.
problem moving
Enjoy.
forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Picked up 2
Bro
yards
really
on
just
that
looked
last one. They need 8
denied
on second
physics.
down.
Said, nah.
They bring
Damn,
him
he
down,
about to
and
do
he's
it
gonna
again.
lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, the offense is trying to go
That sounds
counter,
like
but the
fun.
defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for one.
Should work, hopefully.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat.
Good way to go
He's
down.
going to take off.
That's fine.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense
Ooh.
substitutes. They put faster guys out
45-yard
on the
field
field,
goal.
and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen
I
on
ain't gonna
film yet,
lie.
and it confuses your offensive
I
line. It
ain't
confuses
gonna lie to
you. And you're out
y'all.
here just trying to make plays, trying to
I
do
do
something
not
right
trust this
to get a
motherfucker
first
for
down. Wasn't
shit.
able to gain a lot there.
Some of y'all gonna be like, no, just try to take your points. No, take your points. This motherfucker will miss. And it's not a matter of me not being able to play or kick. Like, he just legit fucking cannot kick.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete
Got it.
out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got
Oh,
enough for the
Amar,
first
thank
down.
you, brother.
And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
And he has a solid game before
All right,
the
that was
defense
kind of
bottles
close.
him
I'm
up.
not gonna lie.
Timeout is called with
Kind of
just
close
2
in
seconds
timing.
left to
I
go.
don't like how close we ran that.
Here
He
comes
was
the
real.
field goal
If he
unit
was
as
kind of
they'll try
funny
to
about it,
take
he
the
could have
three.
held on. All right, do you think he's gonna make it, y'all? Bro, okay. Whew.
And it's
That was not right down the
a
middle.
short field goal
That shit
for
almost hit the
game.
fucking post.
That's the entire scenario you built up in your head in the backyard.
All right,
Final
finally a
drive,
win,
everything
and it's on
the
a
line,
field goal.
and you
That
get the
makes
W.
it feel a little
So
bit
dang
more.
cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard?
Look at Spurling.
Just like that, like you're talking
This is
about.
what happens
He's
when he
making
can run the
play
ball.
to win the
We
game on the
defeat
final
him.
drive. When
He
your
is the
team
key to
needed it the
success.
most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Hand turnover.
Yeah, as players, you love
GG,
this.
man.
That's why you rep it
GG's.
in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA
Oh
Sports.
yeah, Byron Buxton don't hit a home run until you need him to. I had him on today, and I had him for hits, runs, RBIs. But like everybody else always be selling. Like Aaron Judge, man, has been striking out so much lately, and he's pissing me off. 1 interception. We gotta clean that up still. 76% completion rate. I like that though. That's promising. Spurling killed it. Michaels killed it. That fumble we want to clean up. Mosa had 1 big run. We maybe want to look to get him more involved. Receiving lines. Yeah, you see Stevens got it done here. Turn into Bellamy. Bad game. Tackles. Yeah, opens the. Yeah. Callaway, man. Only 1 tackle for loss, man. 2 sacks, 2 picks. Ugh. And we got a good win, y'all. I'm sweating my ass off in this house, man. Sorry if y'all heard that again. Let me look at this week's scores and schedules. Pac-12 gameplay. Gameplay. Damn, Colorado dumped on them. Liberty, Toledo. Alright, we are all good for this week. We are going to advance. And who we have next week? So we take on UConn next week, or this week, I guess now. Let me do this while I'm thinking about it. Toledo's ranked 19 now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's look at players of the week. Nobody from our conference. Shit. And then this is our conference. And yeah. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Look for more. Go for more Kansas City Royals baseball series.